Hello. Um, I just wanted to do a quick video. I made it here to my sister's in Oregon. Excuse me. The traveling wasn't too bad today, but I had to get up at 3:30 this morning to get ready and leave around 4 and get to the airport, and it was just been a really long day. Right now it feels like it's 8:30 to me in the evening, but the local time is only 5:30. So, and my sister and brother-in-law, neither of them are home yet. Um, but they should be home in about an hour or so. So anyway, so the traveling went fine for the most part. I had one connection, and the first flight was late getting in, and so the connection was supposed to leave at 10:26 local time, and like I was getting off the plane, off the first flight at about 10:26, and like I basically figured there's no way that I'm gonna make my connection. And was just hoping that, I wouldn't be stuck there too long and they'd be able to figure something out or whatever. But as it turned out, the connection, my connecting flight, was delayed also because they were waiting for the plane to come in that was going to be used for that flight. So that was kind of a blessing that it was delayed, and it wasn't delayed too much. It was only about 45 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, I'm glad that I made it here safely, and that my luggage all made it here. That's always a little bit nerve-wracking. There was one trip that I made out here where my luggage was lost for about 24 hours, and I did get it back the next day, but it sucked that one day, and that's when I learned that you don't put like medications and stuff in your checked bag. As much of a pain as it is to put it all in your carry-on, you don't want to run the risk that they're going to lose your checked suitcase and be stuck without medicine that you need. So yeah. And I got a shipment of stuff from my infusion company here. It was here when when we got here from the airport. Unfortunately, so they shipped me some stuff overnight refrigerated with my fluid stuff. And then they were shipping me some stuff not overnight. It's like 3-day ground, like other supplies. And so in order for me to be able to do everything that I needed to do today, I, told them that I needed all these certain supplies to come in the package that was going to get here today. Unfortunately, there was a few things that were missing from the package. One of them was tubing for my pump. So thankfully I stuck not pump tubing, but regular gravity tubing in my suitcase. So I happen to have some extra gravity tubing. So I'm running some of my fluids in now via gravity. And I also don't have an IV pole here, and there aren't really good places to hang stuff from, so I have it hung up there. It's actually hung with a coat hanger. I do have like an S-hook thing, but it wouldn't stay up there. And what it's hung from is so that's a wall that goes between the kitchen and the living room, but it doesn't go all the way to the ceiling. It only goes up like 3/4 of the way. So I have it hanging from the top of that. So it's kind of interesting. And I ran my antibiotics hanging from there also, which have made me really, really nauseous. I'm not very happy about that, but hopefully it won't be too bad by the time my sister gets home and I'll be able to have some dinner. So that's the update on how things are here in Oregon. I do have news about my port placement. I got a call from the surgeon's office who was basically orchestrating everything. And first they called and they called me yesterday. And first they called and said that they had it arranged for this morning, for today. And there's a number of reasons why that wouldn't work, one of which is that I was traveling, but the other one is that I'm not off the blood thinners yet. So, I mean, I told them I'm on blood thinners until the end of January, like, we can't do this until February. So she's like, okay, and I also told her that I was going to be away until February 2nd. So she was like, okay, well, I'll figure it out and let you know. So anyway, so she called back, and it's scheduled for Thursday, February 9th. So it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. So I go in and I have an ultrasound of my left arm and the area where the blood clots were at 8:15, and then scheduled at 9:30 for the port placement in interventional radiology. And I'm curious, any of you who have ports, I don't know of anyone who's had a port placed in interventional radiology. Everyone that I know who has ports, as far as I know, has had them placed in the OR by a surgeon. So I'm just curious if any of you have had it placed in IR, and if so, what your experiences have been, or any information that you have on that. My biggest concern is, or one of my biggest concerns is that they won't be able to do the same kind of sedation that they can do in the OR. And I mean, I don't do I don't do full general anesthesia. I just like conscious sedation, and I don't like a lot of it. I just like enough so that I'm kind of out of it. And the surgeon did say that they can do it, but like I'm just a little bit nervous. So there will be a nurse from the radiology department calling me to go over my medications and stuff ahead of time. So I'll ask her to make sure that that's that everything is how I think it's. I'm so nauseous right now, like it's really getting bad, so I'm having trouble trying to put words together. So anyway, so I need to go and lie back down and hope that the nausea lets up. So I probably will not do another video until next week sometime. My sister is taking tomorrow and Friday off from work, so I'm gonna spend time with her, and then she'll be around over the weekend, obviously. So I'll probably maybe do a video next week, maybe put together some pictures or something. We're going to the coast. We're going to the coast on Friday to Saturday, which will be nice. And I'll try to take pictures and maybe put them together if it's nice. So I hope we're all doing well and having a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.